It's no secret that big, powerful diesel dual cab utes are all the rage at the moment. Ford has the Ranger Wildtrak, Toyota the SR5 Hilux, and Mercedes-Benz will soon have the headlining X-Class. And now Volkswagen has updated its offering with a V6 powered diesel Amarok. It has the same engine as a Porsche Cayenne, along with leading safety and tech, and a price tag to match. Let's check it out.
With more torque than any other one-tonner currently on sale, the new V6 diesel-powered Amarok offers a clear advantage in this segment. Little wonder then that its price is applied accordingly. The V6 diesel is also at the top of the charts price-wise, representing a $3,000 to $4,000 premium over the four-cylinder sibling on which they're based. But the premium is tempered by a 3-litre diesel engine that basically puts any rival at bay.
Only the discontinued V6 from the previous generation Nissan Navara comes close, but this engine has another party trick. In certain scenarios, you'll see up to 180 kilowatts of power courtesy of an overboost function, and it brings a 0 to 100 time of just 7.9 seconds. Nothing to sneeze at ordinarily, but when you consider this thing can tow 3 tonnes, it's really quite impressive.
Yes, it may skew towards the lifestyle set, but the Amarok retains its workhorse credentials thanks to a 911 kilogram payload and 3-tonne towing capacity. Those features are combined with a revamped front end and dashboard and new technologies including Apple CarPlay, along with safety additions including 4-wheel disc brakes and automatic brake intervention following an accident. There are other niceties more familiar with luxury SUVs, like Napa leather seats and even puddle lighting underneath the side steps.
On the road, the diesel engine feels nothing short of lush. Yes, it does that 0 to 100 type stuff really well, but it's more the everyday applications, the in-gear acceleration, that it really excels. There is shove across the rev spectrum with peak torque materialising from just 1500 RPM. It all translates to an effortless and refined driving experience. And you know what? For an oil burner, this thing actually sounds pretty good as well.
The Amarok has long been considered the benchmark for ride and handling, and happily it retains that status, even edging out the competition with the fitment of those 4-disc brakes. Aside from some jiggle in the suspension, the vehicle is serene at speed, while the steering and gearbox calibrations are on point, laden or unladen.
In short, the Amarok has SUV levels of comfort out on the road. In my mind, there is no other 2.1 tonne utility that brakes, steers and rides this well. Everything feels well honed. It's compliant, comfortable and finessed.
The Amarok recipe isn't perfect. Off-roaders will no doubt take issue with the lack of a low-range transfer case, even if the torque converter ZF does have an ultra-low ratio first gear. And the car's lack of rear curtain airbags is another letdown at this end of the market. But in every other measurable way, the V6 Amarok is likely to be a success, even withstanding the price.
For me, I can't help but come back to this engine. This is what the 4-cylinder Amarok was really crying out for, and to be honest, this new model delivers and then some. If power is important, then the V6 diesel Amarok has its rivals covered.